Welcome, everybody. Hi. We'll see how this all shakes out today. I'm really excited to see what goes down. So, welcome to session 2. We're going to get right to our first challenge. It's going to be a find it. I have made a picture. I made this. It is a picture of a whole bunch of people, cartoon people. One of them is an alien. That's all I'm going to say. You got to find the alien. One thing about the apocalypse that I'm sure you all know about is scarcity, lack of resources. One of the very first resources I noticed we are rather scarce in is actually immunity. So I'm so sorry, but the first tribe and only the first tribe that finds the alien will be winning immunity. The other two tribes will be going to tribal council.
Ethan!
Last things last, I believe one team has an extra person. Team Jeff Probst's blue shirt from season 22, episode 2. Please pick one person on your team to sit out for this challenge. They will be in their own breakout room with nothing to do. They will not only sit out, but they will also have a very important decision at the end of the challenge to make. So keep that in mind. Please send in the Discord who it's going to be. I need to know. All right, Kath, you are going to be sitting out. I'm going to move you to a different room. You're going to be all alone.
I'll have my pizza, so.
You'll have your pizza. Okay.
Right. That was the deciding factor. She needed to eat.
Hi, Kath.
Hi.
Here's your task at the end of the challenge.
Oh, God.
Whichever two teams go to tribal council, you are to pick one person from each team to be immune. If your team is going to tribal council, you are immune.
Ethan, you can't be my immunity idol.
You're going to say publicly in front of everybody who you pick.
Oh, my God. And to say publicly, you're putting a target on my back.
Sorry. All right, give it some thought. I'll be back.
I just want to know what Kat's doing all alone right now.
I know, I'm so curious.
I think she's eating
Oh,
pizza.
it's there.
Let's go. I'm top left.
Oh my god, yo, this is miserable. Alien? What does an alien even look like? Green?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing
We
him.
split up by corners.
Yeah, I took bottom left.
I'm doing bottom right.
Oh, I found it!
Nice.
Come on. Send! Thank you!
Yes!
Wow!
Congratulations. You are
Oh my god.
Let's go!
team. Thank you, everybody. Okay, congratulations, Team Franz. You are immune. No need to go to tribal council. That means, of course, Team Jeff Probst's blue shirt from season 22, episode 2, as well as...
Yeah, us.
What's the other team? I've already forgot.
We were...
Oh, right. Y'all will be going to tribal council. Kath, you had a very special task as the person who sat out. Would you like me to explain, or would you like to explain?
You can explain first, Ethan.
Okay, sure. As Kath was the person who sat out, I gave her the task of whichever two tribes go to tribal council, Kath is to pick one person from each tribe. That person will be immune from being voted out unless Kath's tribe goes to tribal council, in which case she would be immune, and she's going to pick somebody from the tribe number 2 to be immune. Kath, have you made a decision? Lisa, Ian, Katie, or Richie are all eligible to be immune right now. Who's it going to be, Kath?
Oh, my God. This is tense. I am going to give... Can't believe I have to say it, but it's fine. I'm going to give Ian immunity.
Hey, thanks, Kath.
Very nice. All right, I'll be opening up the breakout rooms again.
Hold on, Ethan, can I give my thing to somebody else? Or is this a non-negotiable thing?
Ian, you don't like the gift? Jeez.
I'm going to say non-negotiable because it came from Kath.
Non-negotiable, okay.
Thanks for asking.
Okay.
All right.
I'll remember this, Ian.
Sorry.
Wait, that's tea.
There's something
That's
going
tea that
on
he
there.
tried to give it away to someone.
Yeah.
He knows someone.
I was like, so Ian has an idol? Question mark. Like,
It doesn't
Or the
need
person
immunity.
Yeah,
Would
they're
be-
probably voting.
or he
somebody
knows
else
who's
out.
getting voted
Yeah.
out and doesn't want that person to get.
And he's in cahoots or something. Yeah. Stressful.
tea, drama.
Literally drama.
Oh, my heart rate 99.
I know
right
it's still
now.
going crazy.
Oh, this is your first tribal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
I thought Shrek would keep me safe today, but
He's watching over you.
he does watch over me as I sleep at night.
Okay, everybody. Let's see. Kath, you got immunity.
Howdy.
You got immunity. You were safe in this vote. Just like based off your own gut, if you didn't have immunity, how likely do you think it would be that you would have gone?
That's actually a really good question. I think when I was dropped into this tribe, I was really excited to get to work and know with other players, but objectively looking at the lines of where, you know, things are crossed, there are 3 people from tribe 1 who are here and 2 outsiders, me and Philip. So we are working from the bottom. I would like to think that, you know, I put myself in social situations, i.e. reaching out to people when I first entered the tribe, but it's ultimately up to them if they want to work with me. So it is kind of unnerving going back into tribal council after last time.
Yeah, for sure. Philip, are you in agreement? Do you feel like you're in the bottom, or have you been able to work your way in with this?
I have no clue. The world is spinning, Ethan.
Yeah.
It's spinning around me. Also, I would like to use my advantage.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Please announce what your advantage is and how you're using it.
I'm going to use my block of vote advantage. I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I literally knew it.
I know. I knew you
guessed-
knew.
I guessed this afternoon that you had one, and I knew that if you were going to use an advantage, it would be against me.
I'm so sorry, Megan.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I respect it.
You respect it, Megan, but does it make you poop your pants?
Like a little
But
bit.
have you
Listen.
pooped a turd?
It does make me a little nervous.
Yeah.
There's lots of kale on this island, Ethan, okay? It's our
Okay.
only thing we can eat.
Yeah. There's a lot of roughage has been.
What gave you an inkling that Philip was up to something?
Well, Philip asked me this afternoon if I knew if anyone had an advantage. And every conversation that I have had, I was pretty confident that no one else had it. I know that I do not have an advantage. Obviously I think there was more than one hidden per tribe. So like someone else could have one and I don't know about it. But something about the way that Philip asked made me like really think and be like, yeah, he has it.
I'm
And
not a
he's
good liar.
do something to do with it.
Very interesting. Lena, how much conversation happens in the in-between games?
I think I know I was just kind of talking like out my ass because I don't know what to say right now. Just like making conversation, so I'm a little anxious.
Okay.
But I'd say that we were having like some talks, just general conversation similar to while I was like waiting for other tribes to be in tribal council last week. But definitely the atmosphere is different now that this is actually tribal council, not
Right.
the waiting around part.
Definitely. And Robbie, this is also your first tribal council. It's really hard to tell where people stand before they vote, but do you think you have any sense at all?
No. To put it shortly, I don't know. There's just been so much. I mean, you've let us search for advantages like 17 times. So I'm like, how many? Like someone must have. I don't know. So that's always just a wrench in the plan. I mean, it is like Kath was saying earlier, like the bow wow. There's 3 of us. Like the easy thing to do would be that, but it's like that's the easiest thing to do isn't always the right thing to do. So I don't know. It just there's so many different what if scenarios that could go on. But it is, and tribal council happens really fast after these immunity challenges. Normally, if like on the island, you have like a few hours to like see who's talking to who, see what's going on, and you can't really witness who's having those side conversations virtually. So I think that's a tough difference between, being on the island and being virtual.
For sure, for sure. Well, we will see what happens. Megan, unfortunately, you cannot vote. It is time to vote unless anybody has anything they want to say before we go to vote. Anything else? Great.
This has been stressful. It's my first tribal out of the 5 of us. Only one person didn't really try to talk to me at all. That's who I'm voting for because, I don't know, I feel like there was a lot of conversation between them and the others, but not me, so.
I would like to say that I've experienced more paranoia in the last 2 hours than I've experienced ever in my life.
After much to do this week of plotting and strategizing and so many different scenarios going on, I really want to save Megan, but I can't. This might be a throwaway vote if she has an idol and the plan works out, but if not, it's going to be Meg that goes. So I cast my vote for Meg.
Oh my God. I want to say it's nothing personal, but I know you're a very social player, and I've heard rumors about the college alliances that could happen. So I gotta get rid of you right now. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. The votes are in. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. I will read the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final and the person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. Become the 3rd person voted out of this game. Here we go. First vote, Megan. Second vote, Philip. Third vote, Megan. The 3rd person voted out of Survivor. Megan, I'm
Who
so
flipped?
sorry.
Who flipped? Cal?
We never had an alliance, girlfriend. You wanted 5-1 strong. So if you want to go up, you can go up.
No, I literally knew it was going to happen today, so it's fine. And I also, I don't know. I have tea, but I won't spill. I'll let you guys figure it out.
We love you, Megan. So sorry.
Love you guys. Best of luck.
Bye.
Bye, Megan.
Okay.
I wish it could have worked out, but she didn't talk to us all week.
She didn't talk to us.
Or they didn't talk to us all week.
All
I
right.
don't like this
enjoy a
tea.
little bit
I don't
of
like
that.
the mention of the tea.
Bad.
Philip, don't feel bad. It's the game.
I went to college with her.
Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna begin Tribal Council. So sorry it had to be y'all. Let's see. Richie, let's talk to you first. Richie, this is your first Tribal Council of the game. Are you a little worried that Ian, Lisa, and Katie haven't been to Tribals before? Sort of maybe have like some kind of we've been to Tribal before bond?
And I hadn't thought about that kind of bond existing. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, definitely worried. Anything could happen. I feel like with there only being 3 options, me, Lisa, or Katie, there's really no room to hide, no wiggle room. Any one misstep and it's all comes crashing down.
Right.
I'm just nervous.
Right. Ian, you have immunity. If you didn't have immunity in this tribal, do you think your butt would be on the line?
I think in a tribe of 4, I feel like, it's hard to think that your butt would not be on the line. So I kind of feel a little guilty coming into this whole thing. Like I'm just sitting there as everyone's kind of scrambling and things like that. So, it's like I'm on the outside looking in on everything. But, I mean, I'm glad I got immunity just so my butt would not be on the line.
Yeah. You said after Cav gave you immunity that would you potentially be allowed to give it to somebody else? Did you have somebody in mind that you wanted to give it to?
We're talking about the butt being on the line. I think her giving it to me is kind of a double-edged sword, whereas this tribal council, it may be really nice, but farther down the line, my butt could be on the line. So I'd be open to giving it if that be the case.
Interesting. Well, unfortunately, it's not. Sorry to say. Lisa, I thought you and Katie were on the same tribe, but you weren't. So who was on the same tribe in this group in the beginning?
Me and Ian.
Ian. Oh, okay. Is it safe to say, were people talking to you as if you and Ian are a pair, or is it sort of loose and free at this point?
I don't think so. I kind of feel like we're all just free agents, and we don't really have a lot of connections. And even though Ian and I were on the same tribe, it still was like very new, and we didn't have a lot of time together.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't feel like I know anyone's story at this point, so
Right.
it's kind of hard to make a decision.
Okay. And finally, Katie, how are you finding the tribe swap, being all alone here?
Definitely interesting, but coming into this game not knowing any of it, felt alone on my previous tribe, so not really that different.
Uh-huh. Do you think you found your way in? Are you confident, or?
I wouldn't say confident,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
getting the hang of things, again, being like my first time playing too, but I don't know, just kind of like taking it as it goes.
All right, well, we'll see how it goes.
So not an easy decision, especially since, you know, I'm safe and everything. Last week I like to play as Harambe would have played. This week I'm going to play as Bill Belichick would have played. You know, just survive and advance on to the next one. So with that being said, I'm going to have to cast my vote for...
I'm not sure if this is the right decision, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to vote for Richie.
This breaks my heart. I wish I wasn't in this situation. I can't do her dirty. Hope I'm not making a fool of myself.
Katie.
All right, everybody. The votes are in. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. I will read the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final and the person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately and become the fourth person voted out in Survivor. Here we go. First vote, Katie. Second vote, Richie. Third vote, Katie. The fourth person voted out of Survivor. Katie. Katie, I'm so sorry. You should leave the Zoom call.
No worries. Bye.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. That sucks. That's so brutal.
Thanks, guys.
We got you, man. That's brutal.
I'm sad.
That sucks. We knew her for like
I don't feel bad
48 minutes.
for me.
Great, my final 11. Wow. As we discussed earlier, you know, we are no strangers to scarcity, misfortune, mishaps. Security and comfort is something that does not come easy during the apocalypse. But I have one thing to tell you that I think might make you feel a little bit happier. Congratulations, you all have merged. All challenges going forward will be played for individual immunity, and anybody voted out going forward will be put on the jury and eventually decide the winner of this game. So congratulations, you all may talk to anybody you like still in the game. I'm gonna give us a merge break. Alrighty, let me know if you have any questions at all. Congratulations, everybody.
Congrats, y'all.
Holy shit.
Where's our merge feast?
Right?
Where's our merge feast? Y'all just ate your dinner, but I was waiting for the feast.
Okay, now that we can talk to everybody, Matt, how did you find the alien so fast? That was astounding.
I still haven't found it.
Hey, Renee and I were both on top of it at the same time. I think Renee got it first. The issue was Renee's on a phone, so screenshotting and then zooming it in was hard.
We were like just a second behind. Oh, it was so frustrating.
And it was the screenshotting that choked us
Yeah.
up too.
Yeah. I feel bad because Megan had wanted Robbie and the three of us to be like OG Tribe One Strong. And we agreed to do it with her, but she hadn't talked to any of us, and it felt like it was very vague whenever we talked, so like we didn't feel like we could trust her. So we flipped. But I think in the end she would have been a stronger competitor compared to Philip, so I'm glad we got her up first. But I'm kind of nervous going forward. I don't know. I think I just have to be low key and not like be on people's radars and just see how far I can go doing that. But that's my plan right now.
Yeah, so like I just said, you know, play as Bill Belichick would play, survive in advance, and here we are at the merge. We're just going to keep it going, you know, just survive in advance. We made it this far. Who knows what's to come next? I got some tricks up my sleeve.
Feeling pretty frazzled, to be honest. The stakes feel very high today. I still don't know who I can trust at this point, so
I'm really stoked that I made the merge, but I think with Megan being voted off last and her dropping tea, or that there was tea, my antenna is up. You know, I think we have the close call between Philip and Megan, and it's like picking the lesser of the two evils. And I'm glad we could flush an advantage from Philip out and also get out Megan, who's a really big target. But now I gotta redirect and try to get Philip again off the island. So yeah, that's that.
Hello, everyone. I am feeling very nervous, excited today. I feel like there's some strong alliances forming, but I don't feel on the wrong side yet. So that's what I got.
Merge. Obviously feels good. I will say, as happy as I am to be merged, it's a little disconcerting the route that I took here. Only went to one tribal council. So as much as, you know, my old tribe mates and I are so like, woohoo, we're in this to the end. Like, let's go, Michael Franz tribe, Final Four, whatever. None of that's been tested through fire yet. You know, none of these people have stood up and actually put pen to paper for me, and I haven't done the same for them. So as much as I feel good about some people, you never really know until it's tested.
I'm feeling many things. I have my biological son, Bodhi, with me. He has survived through many years of neglect from me. And so I think he can help me survive. He's my good luck charm. Also, I'm so paranoid. I had a good alliance with two people. I don't know if the alliance will continue or not. I hope it will. I don't know if it will. That's what I'll say for now.
I'm so happy that I actually made it to the merge this time. This is the farthest I've ever gotten. I'm a little bit stressed because there's a lot of different people contacting me trying to figure out alliances and stuff, but I think we'll get through it. And I'm really looking forward to progressing even further this time.
Hey everyone. Hey YouTube. This crazy game. Just got my first vote cast against me at my first ever tribal council. But I'm right now, my biggest concern is idols, because all I know is I don't have one. No one's telling me that they have one. In terms of people, Lisa's my girl. Obviously, that's why I had to vote Katie out. I like Lucy and Robbie from my old tribe. Lena's cool. And Ian, I'm talking to a lot, but he stresses me out a little bit because he seems like a gamer. And I feel like I'm gonna really try to win. So that's me.
I'm freaking out because that last tribal had so much riding on it. We had a feeling that the merge was coming, and both Philip and Megan were threats. It was just the matter of who was the bigger threat. I liked Megan a lot. I really trusted them. However, we knew Philip had an advantage. We didn't know much about Megan because they weren't answering us very frequently. So at the end of the day, I devised a plan to put 2 votes on Megan and 1 vote on Philip. And I was hoping Meg had an idol and they would play it and the single vote for Philip would take him out, because I truly thought Megan would have worked with me the whole way through. Unfortunately, they didn't have an idol. And now I'm in with Philip. And since the merge has happened 3 minutes ago, I've already been reached out about a bunch of different alliances and I don't even know what to do. My head is spinning. I need to get these all in order. And I want to work with Kath till the end, but other people don't want to work with her, so I'm gonna have to balance that. I'll be perfectly honest with her with who I'm working with, and I think she'll be honest with me, I hope. But what I have realized is that Kath is very sporadic and kind of makes rash decisions in the moment, so I need to keep that in check sometimes, but I do too, so who is to blame? Oh, sorry, I just gotta. So apparently, just found out Richie has an idol. See, Kath and I have a way of getting info out of people. I don't know what it is, so I'm feeling like I have options. I just need to definitely list them in my head and prioritize which ones. But at the end of the day, they're all going to offer me something different throughout the entire game. So I'm willing to stick with Kath. But as far as the other alliances go, I think I'm going to have to be fluid and kind of play all sides, which is I don't like to do because I get very confused, especially when it's all over texting, because I'm horrible at that. But I'll do what I have to do, and I think it feels good that people are reaching out and I'm not doing the approaching. So We'll see. We will see. I don't know. It's already been fun, and it's only been 2 sessions, so I'm overjoyed but anxious as heck. So we'll see.
I feel good about the merge. We kind of thought it was coming, but winning that first immunity or that immunity today really helped us keep the numbers. So I'm just trying to. I have a lot of people messaging me, so it's kind of chaotic in the background, but it's moving fast, and I feel a lot better this session than last session. Last session, I feel like I kind of just coasted through. I wasn't used to the fast pace, but I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Okay, just a quick special announcement. So something I've been hearing a lot throughout this game at tribal councils is I don't know what the hell is going on with advantages. Nobody's talking about advantages. All right, let me give you a quick piece of information regarding advantages. Katie was voted out with an idol in her pocket. That's something. That's something. Not only that, but I'm going to be reposting the map into the Discord. As soon as I do so, you all may search 3 places. All right, everybody, let's start coming back for a final challenge. This next challenge is going to be a trivia challenge. I have looked up a whole bunch of fun facts about apocalyptic survival, fun facts around that subject, and I got some questions for you. As I'm reading a question, I need everybody to show me your hands so that I know you're not Googling, etc. And then I will say, here's the question, A, B, C, or D. And then I will say, type your answer on 3. 1, 2, 3. You can type A, B, C, or D. Press send. And then I need to see your hands again. Please privately message me on Zoom your answers. And I will explain at every question, I will say, okay, only the first blank number of people will be moving on. And I will also say at every question, this is multiple choice, this is true or false, this is etc. Amazing. Everybody, I need to see your hands. Question number 1, we have 11 people right now. Only the first 8 people to get this question right will move on to the next round. Here we go. The question is, how long ago was the meteor impact that killed off the dinosaurs? Was it A, Philip, get your hand. Thank you. And Robbie, I saw you too. A, how long ago was the meteor impact that killed off the dinosaurs? A, 66 million years ago. B, 185 million years ago. C, 250 million years ago. Or D, 20 billion years ago. Again, A, that's 66 million. B, 185 million. C, 250 million. D, 20 billion years ago. Everybody type in your answers. Okay, Matt, Philip, that's it. Y'all got this question right. Everybody else, give me your second guess on 3. All right, 3, 2, 1, send. Vins, you are safe. Lucy, you are safe. All right, that's 4. All righty, we're going to do another one. Ready, get your answers ready in 3, 2, 1, and send. All right, Lena's safe, Ian is safe, Kath is safe, and Lisa is safe. Richie, Renee, and Robbie.
Third time's the charm, baby.
You are safe. All right, great. So question number 2. We have 8 people left in this game. The first 5 people to answer this question correctly will move on to the next round. This is another A, B, C, or D. How many nuclear bomb explosion tests have there been across the world, both atmospheric explosions and underground/underwater explosions? How many nuclear bombs have exploded? A, about 100. B, about 600. C, about 1,000. D, about 2,000. Again, A is 100, B 600, C 1,000, D 2,000. Answers in 3, 2, 1, and send them in, please. All right, so 5 people are going to be moving on. Let's see who they are. Philip is moving on. That's it. So we're going to do another one, another guess. Here we go. All right, those who are still in, 3, 2, 1, and send. Ian is safe. We have 3 more spots. We're going to go again. You guys. All righty, get your answers ready in 3, 2, 1, and send. Matt and Vinz and Lucy are going to be moving on. Kath, Lena, and Lisa are out of this challenge. All right, we got 5 left. The first 4 people to answer correctly will be moving on to the next round. Here we go. The novel The Last Man by Mary Shelley is credited as the first post-apocalyptic novel ever written. What year was it published? A, 1822, B, 1824, C, 1826, or D, 1828. Again, that is A, 22, 24, 26, 28, respectively. Going up by 2s. Mary Shelley wrote a book. Put your answers in. 3, 2, 1. First 4 people to move on. Lucy's moving on. Vinz is moving on. Ian, Matt, and Philip, you have another chance. Let's put your answers in 3, 2, 1, and go. All righty, Ian and Matt, you're moving on. Philip, so sorry. All right, Ian, Matt, Vinz, and Lucy. All right, for immunity, question number 4. The first 3 people to answer correctly are moving on. This is a true or false. Here we go. True or false? The CDC has an official department dedicated to zombie apocalypse preparedness. 3, 2, 1, and send. Ian, Vinz, and Matt are moving on. Lucy, you were just straight up. You were first, but you were wrong. It's true. This is true. It's a true thing. All right, Ian, Vinz, and Matt. The first 2 people to answer this question correctly will be moving on to the final round of this challenge. This is another A, B, C, or D. Between 1961 and 1984, the Soviet Union sent numerous probes into our uninhabitable neighbor, Venus. While the probes were able to send back information to Earth, the planet's atmospheric conditions were so hostile that the longest a probe lasted was how long? How long was a probe able to last on Venus? Is it A, 1 hour, B, 2 hours, C, 3 hours, or D, 4 hours? Let's see your answers in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You all said 1. You're all incorrect. Let's get our second answer in 3, 2, 1, and go. Vinz is safe. Matt and Ian, it's down to this. Final answers in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ian, you are safe. That's 2 hours. 2 hours. It lasted 127 minutes to be exact. Alrighty, Ian and Vinz, whoever answers this first and correctly will win immunity. This is another A, B, C, or D. Question is, cockroaches are known to be the ultimate survivor. How old are they as a collective species? A, 580,000 years old. B, 20 million years old. C, 160 million years old, or D, 280 million years old again. That is 580,000, 20 million, 160 million, or 280 million. Answers in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ian, you are correct. It is D, 280 million years. And you have won immunity. Congratulations.
I knew that extensive cockroach research would pay off one of these days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, give you all 5 minutes till the next tribal council. All right, everybody, let's start coming back. We're going to start coming back. All right, Ian, what 2 immunities in a row? One by chance, one by skill. What was your sense in talking to people? Was everybody hitting you up because you're kind of the man of the hour right now?
Yeah, I'm usually not the man of the hour, despite my dashing good looks and fantastic personality. Jokes. But yeah, I mean, again, I said this last tribal council, I kind of feel guilty, like amongst all the chaos going on, just kind of sitting here, all right. So I was hearing a lot. I'm not mad about hearing a lot. I'm glad people think that I'm an ally. Hopefully they're not just using me to use me for right now.
Lucy, am I tripping, or have you never been to a tribal council in this game?
I have. This is my first tribal council.
Okay, how does it feel?
It's I asked my group to fill me in on how it goes down, but I'm kind of excited, but kind of scared.
Oh, okay. Who's your group?
Chaotic.
Oh, okay. Do you mean your former tribe?
Yeah, my former tribe.
I see. Okay. Philip, would you say it is an advantage or a disadvantage having been to tribal before this tribal?
I don't know if I had been thinking of it that way. I mean, I guess I've learned plenty in the last 2 or 3 rounds, but I don't know.
Care to elaborate?
No.
Okay. Robbie, when somebody, has information but doesn't want to share it, at least publicly, is that just kind of like, fair game, or does that make you a little spooked?
Wicked spooked.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I get it. I get why you wouldn't want to. But I mean, as we saw in our last tribal council, there's a lot of information you're not, privy to that is out there. So it's like, how do you even know if people do share information, it's truthful? So I don't know. It can go either way, I guess.
Matt, has there, in your experience with Zoom Survivor, has there ever been have you ever figured out a way to tell when somebody's lying to you or not, especially when it's over the internet and it's so hard to tell?
No, nothing surefire. The only guarantee is watching the votes get read. Then for sure. So I'm a little jealous of Philip, who's gotten to see firsthand. So who has
firsthand my name being read? No, sir.
Right,
don't get jealous of that.
Maybe not that. But yeah, there's really no way. I think these early votes are gonna do a lot to determine who's really in it together and who's just the like, hey, I'd love to work with you.
Yeah. Lisa, has there been much talk about this latest advantage hunt?
If there has, I haven't been included in this conversation, so I don't know where we're at with advantages.
Has anybody heard anything? Do you, Richie, do you think people are just saying no because that's true, or do you think people are saying no because this is a public forum and people are privately planning?
I mean, yeah, it never hurts to play dumb. But also, you never know. Wait, sorry, I missed the context, to be honest.
Oh no, you're good.
You never know.
Just about people talking about advantages. But this brings me to my next question that I wanted to ask Kath. Well, as I'm talking to people, this happens every season. I look at other people and their eyes are down at their keyboards or their phones. How much does the planning happen? Does it really happen up until the last moment up until the vote? Non-stop planning?
I think that Survivor is a game that you have to expect the unexpected. I mean, if you look to newer seasons of Survivor, people are straight up whispering at tribal council and like disrupting the entire flow of it. So I think that with Discord, and it's fun to watch, but when you're on Discord and trying to make sure, especially post-merge where people are trying to get to know each other and chat with each other, it's a lot of stimulation. So I think that if we're all kind of trying to navigate this together, I think it's always, planning is never done, I think.
Okay. Lena, you started on one tribe, then we mixed it up a little bit, now we're merged. Are you feeling like it's pretty loosey-goosey, the relationships, or is it pretty tight based on who spent time with each other?
I think it's a little bit of a mix of both, probably. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on, and like with purpose and intent, and then I'm sure there's a lot of more frantic behind the scenes stuff. So I think there's a little bit of a mix of both with what's going on with people's like relationships with each other.
Okay, for sure. Renee, if this is too much, I don't have to ask you a question. Okay, great. You're holding your phone, and as we know, it is a crime to text and drive. Do you feel like you've been left out of this vote?
For this vote, I'm pretty confident that I have not been left out, but
Okay.
I guess we'll see how the people, choose, I guess.
Sure, we will. And last but not least, Vins, you came in second place in the challenge. How badly did you need that immunity, do you think, for this round?
Well, I mean, it's the merge and it's chaos, so I think anybody would be a fool to turn it down. But
Yeah, sure.
I think we'll just it sounds like there's a lot of different things going on, so I guess we'll just see what comes out at the end.
All righty. We will see indeed. All righty. See y'all soon. Good luck. Can't vote for Ian.
Oh, this is when I'm supposed to vote. I had a whole plan for it. Okay, here we go. Nothing personal. This is more, I just need to know who's telling me the truth.
I don't know if you are looking for sponsorships, but if you are looking to get sponsored, I have a certain Spike Seltzer here that I would like to thank for me winning my individual immunity. So I'll leave it blank, but you can make it out. It's 12 p.m. In the opposite of low. My vote tonight, strictly strategy, I'm going with Lena.
I'm really tempted to do a wild card, but I think I'm gonna go with Philip.
Great, my vote is for Philip. Philip, you think you're really sly, but you're not. You're actually a flailing mess, and we gotta get you out right now, because we're in the merge, baby, and you're chaotic.
It sounds like we're in the middle of two different alliances. I don't know if I'm quite in the other one, but I feel good about my alliance.
Just trying to lay low right now, trying not to get a target on my back, and then hopefully I can stir up some chaos next round, because the chaos was already stirred this round. So yeah, I'm voting for
My first vote, I will be voting for Philip. Philip, I'm sorry we just met. I liked your plant, but you're very good. Gotta go.
Okay, I know Philip is telling everyone to vote for me right now. I think a lot of people are actually like gonna flip for him too, but my vote is going for Philip again this round.
Okay, I just want to call attention to the fact that someone just posted in the everyone chat what they were going to vote because they thought they were messaging someone. Everyone saw that. I would like to cast my vote for them.
And there's so much chaos in the main chat. Somebody just posted publicly who they're voting for by accident. They're trying to private message, so I'm just gonna start off with that, saying chaos. But I'm also voting with that person, so I'm gonna vote for Lena. Nothing against her, I just don't know her. Thank you very much. Have a nice night.
I've heard Philip's name and I've heard Lena's name. Now Lena, I trust way more than Philip. He is chaotic, you can't trust him, he's a wild card. I am just nervous. Philip found an idol again, but I'm gonna stick with the plan this time, and I am going to vote for Philip.
All right, everybody, votes are in. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'd like to play my idol.
Okay. Lena is playing an idol. All those cast against Lena will not count. Anybody else? I will read the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately, become the first member of our jury. Here we go. First vote, Lena, does not count. Second vote, Lena, does not count. Third vote, Lena, does not count. Fourth vote, Lena, does not count. Fifth vote, Philip. Sixth vote, Philip. Seventh vote, Philip, the first member of our jury. Philip. Philip, so sorry.
Hi, Philip.
Need you to leave the Zoom call.
Bye, guys. It was fun.
So sorry. I'll be adding you to a jury group chat. Stay tuned, Philip. Alrighty. Well, congratulations, everybody. You have all survived session 2. Thank you all. I'm having so much fun. I love all your energy. It's just great. So good luck to all of you, and we'll talk again soon.
Thanks. Thank you, Ethan.
You're very welcome.
Thanks,
Ethan. Thank you, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Ethan.